No invitations, we showed up and made it. No invitations, we showed up and made it. No invitations, we showed up and made it. Showed up and made it. Showed up and made it. It can get scary when you.
Yo, episode 226. Caesar with the Basque flag representing for Osasuna.
Yeah, that's why that tie was for the people. I can respect that tie. 226. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, Caesar repping for Osasuna, which is a Basque club.
I'm gonna start saying it in Basque now.
Damn, dog. If you learn numbers in Basque, I don't even know if they have numbers.
You know what? As an ambassador of the Basque people out of Long Beach, California, I'm not gonna let you say defamatory statements on my people like this, saying we don't have numbers. We have numbers, okay, and we have hoods. Keep talking.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. It's a basically dead language. Although I did watch a movie in the Basque language that was pretty good, horror comedy movie.
Yeah, but although there is a community center in Idaho where they all hang out and play dominoes and they speak in Basque over there, it's really adorable. So
I don't know if they're speaking in Basque.
They do. They teach kids Basque over there too to keep the culture rich.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know if they're actually speaking in Basque.
Well, they practice by speaking there. Are you there to know?
Yeah, but are you there to know?
You didn't pull up, did you? There's 57,000 of us here in America, and we're gonna go hard. Let's go, baby. 57K is a good number.
Caesar on that Google heavy. See how many's in Argentina?
I'm not looking at it. My that's what I'm crash my computer.
Okay. Well, episode 226. That was a great episode. See you guys later. Just joking. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna try to make it fast because Caesar's glum and he's looking for a reason to get out of hanging out with me on Friday.
I just looked up numbers and Basque. It looks nuts.
Is there X's?
Number 1 is bat. 2 B. 3 Hiru. 4 Lao. What is this African?
Caesar, they don't know where that language came from. This
is weird. And every numbers 20, you appreciate this because you like linguistic shit. 20 through 39 all start with Hogieta and then the number after Hogieta Zazapi. Hogieta Zorzi.
Okay, well, first of all, Caesar, what I'm gonna need you to not do is don't pronounce it with your little Portuguese accent. Can you not do that?
Hogieta Hambi.
How
do you not do it? What do I do it like an American? Hogieta Hambi.
Well, I think also a lot of languages do that, but also Basque language is not related to any language in the world. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, no, that's not Basque. I think
this language is crazy. And
I think
two dialects too.
I think Berber and Welsh are randomly kind of related.
Is Berber real language?
I mean, yeah, there's real people, the Berbers, yeah.
Why is it pronounced like that?
You're racist.
But also there's ordinal Basque and there's cardinal Basque. So they even got their own 2 damn dialects too.
Well, one of them probably came later,
one's barely anything. So that's a real ancient one. It only goes up to number 10.
One of them probably got more formalized once they became Catholic.
Yeah, and that's why it's called cardinal.
Yeah, exactly.
That one's really long, but go ahead.
Anyway, you know how we do on We Are Podcast, Tangent Central. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about a little bit about La Liga. We're going to talk about I'm assuming it's Cavalla. We're going to talk a little bit about Manchester United and something that I've been seeing recently around Manchester United narrative. Well, not the narrative necessarily, but just the pundits talking about Man U. I got some smoke. And Carli Lloyd retiring, which is a big deal. We're gonna try to figure out if she's racist or not, or why people think she's racist. Maybe Caesar, instead of looking up dead language numbers, he can look that up. But episode 226. Hopefully y'all heard Caesar's bar last week. You gotta let me walk on the earth that God made first, or something like that.
Carli Lloyd.
But let's get into it. We had a couple games today that were not necessarily big matches, but they had some results attached to them. Barcelona did lose to Rayo Vallecano. the other El Clasico, the other Barcelona versus a Madrid team. Uh, they lost 1-0. Nice little goal from Falcao, a saved penalty by Memphis Depay, and a lot of missed chances by Barcelona. As of right now, the news is that Ronald Koeman has been sacked. Here's a question, Caesar. Actually, forget about the game and whatever. Is there any reason why I could nickname him Koeman? Has he done any coonish behavior?
Yeah.
Can you tell me so I can start calling him Koeman?
He drives a Bentley.
Come on, dog. Really? That's it?
He drives a Bentley truck.
He wasn't a truck. Caesar, stop it. See what
he has
you're
a Bentley truck too. Go look it up.
Okay.
He really does.
Caesar's so black. I hate you.
I just hear that sentence, how aggressive it is. Caesar, you're so black, I hate you.
Caesar, you're a habitual sauce adder.
I think what you're saying is he's so Basque, I hate you is what you really meant to say.
You're a habitual sauce adder. The way you added the sauce without even thinking about it, that's too black for me. Yeah, Barcelona just tweeted right now.
Hey, real quick. You asked me a question. You just segued out of here.
Okay.
I'm allowed to talk on the show too. So it was, yeah. I don't know if you remember his time at Everton, where he basically just pulled up, blew up the spot, and dipped with like one of the biggest contracts in Everton history. He got that quarterfinal finish, or like, and with Netherlands, and he was like talking about how it wasn't his fault, and like it was the way the game was running, the way the game was the reason they lost. He's a very interesting character. When he got this job, I knew he was gonna get fired. Like,
of course,
like literally all he did is sign like 9 Dutch players and dip. Like literally there's nothing to him. There's not proper scouting. You got some guys you liked from your national team. We watch games every week and we point out people they could have got probably on a low. When I saw how much they paid for Falcao, I was dying of laughter. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, the man is literally damn near free. They're able to acquire him off a transfer. And, like, you're not even scouting for real. Like, what kind of players you need for a team? You got Kun Aguero, just because you can match last names with him. And you also get freaking De Jong, that he literally gets booed in Vallecano. They're booing him there. He has nothing to do with that team. They're booing him everywhere. It's so funny.
Okay, well, he's Ronald Koeman now, but he's been fired. Barcelona did tweet that FC Barcelona has relieved him of his duties. What duties those were, I have no idea. But
no one knows. Honestly, you're not the only one.
You know, on some level, like going into this season, I do have a little bit of like empathy for his position, because it's going to be tough when you have so many injuries. Even Ansu Fati just got like injured again. I meant to see if I had tweeted about this before, but a few weeks, I want to say even like a month ago, I was saying how like it's not just that Barcelona is bad, but I was talking about the defense. Like, it's not just like PK is bad. I'm like, I think also Busquets is bad now too. Like, Busquets can't cover ground for real. Like, and I feel like you saw that with the goal that Falcao scored today. Busquets gets the ball taken off of him, and then they just go and score. Like, what was anybody going to do with that team when you're going into the season without Ansu Fati, without Ousmane Dembele? Coutinho's washed, Busquets washed, PK's washed.
I think they're miserable there too. It looks like they're having a horrible time.
And then the only like when they were playing good in the beginning of the season, it was Martin Braithwaite who was like making it crack, and then he gets hurt. It's like, dude, what was he gonna do? Like, what can you do? You have no options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with like, it's really weird seeing how it's transpired with him. He like, Busquets is like still good at passing, because honestly you can still pass a nice ball around at like 40. 50 years old. But when it comes to what happens is Barcelona is kind of a little bit of a speed team now. They're trying to get up the field. They're trying to move. And when things happen bad, he's not able to track back. He doesn't have the same midfield capabilities as players like Sanchez and other really good midfielders are able to recover, run fast. Even Casemiro will go back there and throw a missile tackle. Like, he can't do that. And it becomes a massive liability. The big issue with this team is that they try to, once again, as they've done since Neymar has been gone, try to put Band-Aids over leaks when they needed to be doing a restructure, especially when Messi's gone. When Messi's gone, now everybody knows in every sport, every franchise, a major person leaves, it's time to rebuild. You need to restart. It's cute. You have a bunch of damn middle schoolers playing for you. You need to admit that this is a time for restructure and rebuild. Maybe they're too broke to want to say that because they're afraid they're going to lose fans. But honestly, you might actually build even stronger fan base from that. They're going to see people who are really dedicated to the build. It'll make it easier with the media pressure. When you do this, you make it actually harder for your team mentally and financially because there's expectations of your team where there shouldn't be. I'm watching this season and Bam's watching it with really low expectations. We just wanted to see what it was, but we're smart enough to see that. The majority of people don't see that, and that's why you're going to have people getting fired, and that stunts development of those youth and other players that are on the team already too.
Yeah, honestly, like I agree totally. And, some of this is just on some level as a, not like Koeman or like the president or whoever, like just as a foundation, FC Barcelona dug themselves a bit of a hole with the person that is Lionel Messi. Like, yeah, obviously you had glory years with Messi, but the past, 5 seasons, they haven't been able to get it done, but they're in such a situation. It's like, you can't transfer Messi out. Like, the only option they had was to let the contract run out.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like last season, you can't say like, okay, we're looking for somebody to buy out this contract. I'm trying not to say sell. like you can't, look for a transfer fee for Messi because as a foundation, you look terrible trying to get money for this player, a year before his contract or 2 years before this contract, because the narrative is going to be like, well, he could have won the league next season. He could have won Champions League next season because it's madness surrounding him.
Yeah.
So given that, going into this season, it's like, yeah, they could have gotten over 100 million for Messi, but you're stuck. So now you got to have players taking their wage bill down and taking pay cuts. And then you can't bring in any midfielders.
And you're selling them a dream. Like, you're selling them something that's not real. They're taking wage cuts because why? They think that there's going to be a better chance of them winning and building something around them when you can't do that. So you actually, honestly, you're effing over those players. And that's not cool either. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm not some mad Barcelona, but I care about players. I care about people. Like, people like PK taking a salary equivalent to players like Gavi or whatever, the new players. That's insane to me because why does he have to do what warrants that? Of course he has the free will and decision to do that, but I know you didn't say, hey, can you take this massive pay cut so we can just spend a year rebuilding? No, you probably told him that we want to be able to share up Fati and some other players and be able to bring someone in. We're going to need you to take a pay cut to be able to make that happen. And he's like, sure, I want to win. Like, yeah.
Well, I think that could be the case, but I it just really sucks. What is Ronald Koeman going to do? Because really the best thing that he could have done is bench PK.
Honestly, yeah. Like, there was literally nothing else.
He can't do that.
No,
he can't. Like, the last 2 people, like the last 3 people there that are like Barca is PK, Busquets, and Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is still good. But Busquets and PK are they're not there anymore. But
they're fine rotationally. You want a rotation, still have them. But let's say you have a Kongdobi or whatever starting regularly, and you want to rotate Busquets in. That's fine. He can do that. But counting on Busquets Saturday And then Wednesday, you're nuts,
No.
dog. There's no way. Like, we just played. No way.
Yeah, like he's washed, and like, but Koeman doesn't have the power to bench him. So like, you know, foundationally, like on some level, and we've talked about this before, like when you let players be kind of like bigger than the club or bigger than the managers, like what are you gonna do? I think that was also Luis Enrique's problem. Like he was kind of like, you know, there's things I want to do. I can't do what I want, you know, like this guy runs the team when Messi's there. Like it's whatever he wants to do. And like, even when we saw with Luis Suarez, like it was like such a big deal to get Luis Suarez out of there. Like, oh my God, like Koeman is terrible. It was like, dude, he hasn't contributed to this team in 2 seasons, dude. Like, so what, like, I can't, like, I don't really blame Koeman. Like, I don't know what any coach would do there. But I did see Conrad de la Fuente did say that the Marseille trainings are more intense than Barcelona trainings. But when I read that, I was like, well, yeah, the training there ain't going to be that crazy because Messi ain't trying to do nothing at practice. Like, you think you're going to have Messi and Luis Suarez running around doing stuff? Of course not.
Yeah,
so,
no way.
You know, like, I don't know. He got fired. I don't really think it's fault. I don't really think it's his fault, you know, what's going on right now. Barcelona is a decent team if you have Ousmane Dembele and Fati and Depay and like Braithwaite coming off the bench and you know, like some other stuff going on there, like Frankie de Jong and I don't know who the other midfielders are, but didn't they sign some right back?
No, but they have that right winger, Demir, whatever. Demir.
Serginho Dest is who I'm thinking about.
Serginho Dest is there.
Like,
the Demir kid who's walking an 11 jersey. I'm like, damn, he must be that guy. Watch him play. You're not that guy.
Like, you know, if you have Dest at right back, you have Sergio Roberto in the midfield.
Dog, they played Dest at right wing last weekend. It's just they're down crazy right now. They're down crazy.
And I'm just like, come on, guys. Like,
what is this? What is this USA national team playing Yedlin up there? You guys are insane. This is Barcelona. Like, what are we doing?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dog, you can't blame Koeman for that, dude.
No,
like,
honestly, you can't, because he had to look at the lineup and go, "Hey, Dest, it's time to shine." And you went up there, started airballing with his left foot. And I'm like, damn, dog, he's good with dribbling in the back area to make space. Like when he's in that back area, he's fine. Like he puts some moves on because you put moves on a winger. Like you're gonna juke out a winger all day. Like, but when you get up to that up part and like we need you to take a shot, that's when he's looking bad. That's when Bam starts firing off messages saying he's whack and got nothing, he's weak. I'm like, well, yeah, Bam's watching you shoot. You can't shoot for real. Bam's gonna start dogging you if you can't shoot at the ball.
Well, also he's a right back. Like it's like, dog, you're not a winger.
He's like such a right back. Like
literally,
that man is every bit a right back.
Yeah, seriously. So I think I'm gonna name the episode "Is It His Fault?" with a picture of Koeman with like raccoon ears. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, with like a police lineup.
But anyway, another match. Caesar, look, I'm getting tired of your team here, Real Madrid. These draws. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Whoa. What do you mean these draws? Hey, man. Whoa.
Like draws in the drawer.
You know, it's funny. I'm always excited to go tweet like LMAO Barcelona stuff or whatever. But then I'm like, here comes Real Madrid to play Osasuna, and I'm like, let me just hold back. I know they're about to draw. Whenever it's a team that's like, it's an away game at a team they play that's like mid tier, they're gonna definitely draw. Like these dudes just cannot do it.
It's really annoying because I'm like, y'all are playing really good.
They were playing good that game. They were like they must have had like 34 shots. It's just like the goalie looked like a god out there. It's not fair.
I'm literally like, can you just score, please?
The worst one is that beautiful chubby Marcelo pass, which I love Chub Marcelo. I'm down for Chub Marcelo. He's out here real thickly out there. He does this nice pass to Vinicius, but he does a really good shot and the goalie gets him. Like, come on, it's just not fair. Barcelona's making nothing happen. At least Real Madrid is really trying.
They had 17 shots, 3 on target.
Oh my god.
Osasuna had no shots on target.
Yeah, Barcelona was definitely not crossing. Militao and David Alba are playing phenomenal defense. Like they're playing so good. And man, I watched one play. This dude Ferland Mendy run down the field with Vinicius. They were both running full speed. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they're both so fast. And Ferland had the ball too. I'm like, God damn, dog.
He's really fast and powerful.
Yeah, man, he's definitely pause. He's definitely like healthy now, which is good.
Yeah. I just want to say that definitely Osasuna parked the bus and like
Hard.
It happens like that. But I do want to say
they had like 5 center backs in.
There was like maybe like 3. I didn't watch the game like all the way. Like I watched most of it.
I watched halftime on. After halftime?
Okay, gotcha. There were some times when Militao like received the ball and like touch was immaculate. Like immaculate. I'm like, this dude is like literally his foot is so soft now. Like I can give him a lot of
training right there.
Yeah, like I give him a lot of credit for training because it's like, dog, like that's something that he worked on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can tell because there's some like it's hard passes, like they're coming from up high and he's just like putting it down really easy. He looks way more confident on the ball. Like within the past like 2 seasons, we used to be like so scared of him, and now
he like so shaky out there, like as if like he had like lead feet. Honestly,
he used to be a ball clearer. But now he's like literally a legit footballer.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like he's combining that with his already really, really athletic frame with speed and jumping ability. I'm like, now you have like that foot, like dog, you're becoming like a better version of Ron already. It's really impressive to see.
Yeah,
like, he's almost like a Ron 2.0 for us, like the same kind of build and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Like
I mean, he came in as a right back, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, his ability is like up there now for sure.
Yeah, he's talented.
Well, yeah, but they still drew the match. Right now, the table in La Liga is hilarious. Real Madrid is top of the table. It's top 4 is Real Madrid, Sevilla, Real Betis, and Real Sociedad, and they're all on 21 points.
Didn't Atletico lose? They lost, right?
Atleti, I think they drew.
They draw because I was watching the game on the weekend. I fell asleep, but I remember they were losing when I watched.
I think they drew Real Sociedad, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Sociedad won.
Okay, I can't remember, but Real Sociedad is 4th.
Oh.
Rayo Vallecano is 5th. Osasuna is 6th. Atleti is 7th. Athletic Club de Bilbao is 8th, and Barcelona is a lowly 9th with 15 points.
They tied. It was 2-2.
Yeah, I think Luis Suarez
because they were winning like 2-0. Then it was like 2-1. I was like, oh, thank God they're gonna lose. And I was like, wait, it's 2-0. I thought he always comes back on 2-0s. And they tied. It's so
Luis Suarez scored both goals too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Barcelona's down bad right now, and the top 4 teams are 21 points, and that's hilarious. If I'm not mistaken, is that all the 3 royal teams? Who is Real Betis, Real Madrid, Real Sociedad? Is there
in Division 1? Yeah, because you don't have Zaragoza, whatever. They're in Division 2.
Valladolid, are they in the top? Are they still?
Yeah, they're in the first division. Yeah, Valladolid.
Aren't they Real Valladolid or no?
I thought they just called Valladolid. I didn't know they're called Real.
I don't know. This is really dumb right now. But
this is a very dumb conversation.
Hey, man, is it Real Mallorca?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it is.
No, they're just called Valladolid, not Real Valladolid. Oh, okay. Well, actually, technically, on Google they're called Valladolid, but on the Spanish website they're called Real Valladolid.
Oh,
damn, that's fancy.
Don't sleep.
I don't. And they're called Real Mallorca too.
The only reason I know is because they have the crown at the top.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. You're right. They're Real Mallorca.
Wait, Valladolid is not in the first division right now.
Yeah, they are.
Are they? No, they're in.
They got relegated.
Yeah, I guess they did.
Damn, free the homies though. That's Ronaldo's team.
Is Cadiz also?
Cadiz is in first division, though. They just played.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, are they also Real?
I hope not. Let's continue, please.
I don't want to.
I don't want to keep. You're stalling the damn show. Come on.
Hey, man, come on now. Okay, anyway, let's move on though. There was some pretty big news that came out recently. I think he is the only top flight player to come out as came out as
Top
he's.
flight. What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean top flight? Because
Well,
there was an MLS player that wrote a
because
whole book
Colin
on
Martin
it.
plays for like San Diego Loyal or something
But
like that now.
he was playing for a
He
US
was,
team.
but no, like right now.
And and they had that Minnesota player too, right?
That's Colin Martin.
But what about there was another one, Robbie Rogers too, for LA Galaxy.
That was years ago.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm saying it's. Oh, you mean as of right now? Who's
right
currently
now,
active? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like the first player top flight. I'm like, really? I thought there was a few.
No, Josh Cavallo. He came out recently. Australian.
Cavalla.
I don't know. Came out recently. He plays for Adelaide United.
Good team.
Are they?
Yeah.
He's 20. He's 21 years old, and he came out recently. He said, I'm a footballer and I'm gay. All I want to do is play football and be treated equally. I'm tired of trying to perform at the best of your ability and live this double life. It's exhausting. He said he's earned more respect since coming out. He said, I've been fighting my sexuality for over 6 years now, and I'm glad I can put that to rest. For the people that know me personally, you'll know I'm a private person growing up. I always felt the need to hide myself because I was ashamed. He said, being a gay closeted footballer, I've had to learn to mask my feelings in order to fit the mold of a professional footballer. And there was a lot more that he said. There was a few players and teams that came out showing support. Gerard Piqué came out showing support. Varane did. Also Zlatan. We had a few teams. I mentioned a few. Athletic Bilbao. Want to mention them because he's just rocking the flag. Liverpool, Juventus. He said Arsenal. Yeah, so that's cool. Like, obviously, we've seen a few players come out. Colin Martin came out, MLS, and I'll never forget Paul Pogba had said we talked about this one of our early episodes. Paul Pogba saying that if a player was to come out, he would be treated with respect in the locker room. And then we went into a whole discussion about like where would be the worst country in Europe to come out. We excluded Russia, and then we talked about other places. But
yeah, and Ukraine.
But yeah, it's cool. He came out, and hopefully his career keeps going up and up. You know what I'm saying? He can end up playing in one of these top teams.
Yeah, I hope he has a long, successful career to also inspire others who are also thinking about coming out or want to be more open, to feel comfortable, and it won't be a space where all of a sudden they get vilified or moved down or looked differently. And I hope they can come out and still continue to be respected as the players they are and the people they are, of course.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Griezmann. I'm hoping to see. I was looking to see if any African players came out to support him. The closest I got was Rio Ferdinand, a retired player. But I was like, where's Sadio Mane, dude?
Do they ask Sadio Mane for any quotes ever? I never heard a Sadio Mane quote in my life.
He's been traumatized ever since he missed that penalty, dog.
He kind of balled out. He balled out on the weekend, though.
I can't forget that image of him being carried after he missed that penalty.
I mean, I would. He needed that. Yeah, I think he's going through a lot mentally.
Like still from that.
Like it looked like he really found out he had breast cancer or something that happened. I was like, oh my God, please help him. Please help this man.
Caesar, I said
weed or something.
I said it looked like he had to, like, there was like a baby's head in the ground. He had to like kick it. And then he was like, that's how bad he was, like crying so hard. Oh my God.
They said if you kick it, you'll be able to like free people or something like that. Like there'll never be cancer again if you kick this baby's head on the ground. He was like, okay, I guess.
Boom.
I mean, he didn't kick it out. He would have probably went a little gentle.
But congratulations to Josh Cavallo, and hopefully it goes well for him. I don't know like what his ambitions are as a player. Obviously,
Yeah.
I've never seen him play, but it'd be
I'm
dope.
sure he just wants to be at the top of his, A-League top player, which is something in itself. They heard they get paid pretty good down there.
No, I'm saying, maybe he wants to go to Europe or something like that.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
And that'd be dope to see him in a European league.
Yeah, I don't know where he's originally from or anything. I didn't really know his backstory.
He's from Australia. He's Australian.
Oh, so he's like from there? Yeah, he might just be trying to get it cracking. All right.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, it was cool that you had a lot of teams come out and support him.
Yeah.
And a lot of players, including Zlatan. Obviously, people have this perception of Zlatan. So I thought that was really cool that he and he also tweeted the rainbow emoji.
That's cute.
Yeah, but I'm waiting on the African. I'm sorry. Is Raheem Sterling gonna say?
Does Zlatan kind of count?
No. What about Raheem Sterling? Let's see if Raheem Sterling said anything. Because you know them Jamaicans, dog. You know them Jamaicans.
I think Lacazette said something.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Nah, damn, Raheem 4 days ago. Okay, man, this is just on Twitter.
He's going through a lot right now too. Come on now.
Who?
Raheem. He's tired of playing over there in Man City. He hates it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at his Instagram.
Man City.
I'm gonna look at his Instagram real fast.
All right, dog.
Caesar.
We're already at 40 minutes.
Okay, there's some stories here. Nope.
That wasn't the intention of this whole segment. Is to show love to him, not research which African player said something about this or not.
I'm sorry, dude. Look, I'm trying to change the world. Okay, this is really fast. Obviously, Manchester United is down bad right now.
Very.
They haven't won in the league in over a month, and during that time, they've lost to Aston Villa, Leicester, and Liverpool, and then they only drew Everton.
Oh my.
They lost 5-0 to Liverpool over the weekend. And there's been a lot of talk about them. But I'm reading and listening to all these people talk about Man U, and there's so much like speculation. And, I guess Alex Ferguson came to practice and they're like, oh, that's so bad, or no, it's fine. And I'm just like, none of you people are ever saying that they should change the formation. Like, how come we made a podcast is the only one saying they should go to a 4-3-3? Y'all can't even talk about the actual football. You're just like, oh, Pogba's body language and Ronaldo's body language, and they just don't like Solskjaer anymore. I'm like, but what about the formation? Aren't you guys talking about football? I
just think it's really weird that all they seem to like. Think about it. If you have plenty of players on a roster, what would be the number one thing to change then? It's not that they need more pieces. They need to change the formation because obviously in the games they're not able to score. They're not able to play well. They're giving up goals. Formation needs to be changed because you have plenty of talent.
Yeah, you got plenty of players.
Yeah, it's not that.
You're talking about, I seen somebody, they need a midfielder. I'm like, dude, you got $1 billion midfielder. They're all good.
No, you don't. No, you need to get rid of a midfielder before you get a new one. Like, you literally you're able to rotate McTominay and Pogba. Like, you're so blessed. Are you kidding me? Like, that's phenomenal. People wish they had those two guys in general.
I'm like, dog, like all those midfielders are good. Like, I don't care. Like whatever level, like they're all fine.
Yeah, they're good enough for it to work out. They have 2 star ones and other 2 good role players. They're fine. Yes, Fred is not a star, but he's fine playing next to Pogba. He's speedy, he's good, he can pass the ball, and he's aggressive. Great. That's all you need. Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm listening to all these ESPN FC clips. I read this whole article on The Guardian talking about Man U and all this other stuff and the midfielder. And I'm like, none of y'all are saying that change this damn dumbass formation. Like, dude. And it just kind of shows me that they have like either these people are just suck at being football pundits, or they have like no expectation of EPL teams to actually play good football. Because I'm like, wouldn't you think like, okay, if it's not working in this 4-2-3-1 garbage, like why don't they play a 4-3-3? You got a center forward, you got wingers, and you got good midfielders.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
It just doesn't make sense to me at all. I really wonder, like, does Ole really have to kind of take the L for this when it's like, I understand, like, I don't think he's the world's greatest coach or anything, but he's a former player. People like him. All players have really kind of sweet comments about him. It's not like they're lacking in talent. It's just about them being put in the wrong position. Now, do I want to hold him accountable if he's not able to put people in the right formation? Yes. If he's the one thing and this is the formation that they're going to stick with, then he needs to go because he doesn't have that vision. Like there's coaches out there, smart, intelligence. There's coaches out there who aren't tied to a formation. They try to make the best of what they have. Such as in the past Real Madrid, they've had that swap between 4-4-2s and 4-3-3s and weird stuff in the 4-2-3-1. You have to do it sometimes. You have to figure out what's the best way to move forward. When you watch Man U play, it's like it's a discombobulated mess up top, and they're just praying that they can make something happen with the 45 people running around up there. If you have a proper formation, you give people space to create opportunities for each other. And a 4-3-3 would be the best opportunity to do that.
Literally, like if you're a coach and you're tied to a 4-2-3-1, you need to. I'm not gonna say anything crazy, but like, please don't, dude. Like, just don't do this.
Please don't is your best left. Like, stop it.
Like, you can't be tied to that. I remember seeing something where they were saying that Laporta was telling Ronald Koeman, like, you got to run a 4-3-3. Like, he told him that. And I don't know if it's true, but I could see that. You know, it's Barcelona. Look, we're not playing no damn weird ass 3 in the back. You know what I mean? Like, we're playing a 4-3-3, dude. Figure it out. Win, lose, or draw, we're playing a 4-3-3. Cool.
What was the other one? What was that Chelsea coach? The one that
Conte is a 3-5-2.
Yeah, when Conte left, they're like, no, we're switching to 5 back now. Like, we're gonna run three center backs in the back and 2 fullbacks. We're gonna run 3 in the back, 2 in the back, and 2 fullbacks. Like, we're getting rid of this 3 fullback mess and 15 people in midfield. There's no need to be tied to some of these formations. I think that to me feels like it limits you as a coach, to be honest.
Yeah,
if you have a playing style you want to keep, fine, like tiki-taka or whatever, fine. But if you keeping a formation as your base, that's strange to me. Like, that's just really strange.
Like, I just feel like if you have a good team, like you run a 4-3-3, and then if something doesn't work out, then you change it, like maybe within the match. But you have a good team, run a 4-3-3, give your midfielders a chance to make space and like show their talent, and not do some 4-2-3-1 where you're having like Pogba, McTominay, Fernandez, Greenwood for Rashford and Ronaldo, dude. Like,
444 people up top just like, running around. Like, I would hate to be a good player in that formation. It's like annoying. Like, you don't know when you're gonna get the ball. You know how it is, because if you're in a proper formation like 4-3, you know in what spaces you're gonna get the ball based on what you do.
And also, like, Ronaldo's a left winger. They're like forcing him in the middle because of whatever. And it's like, dog, just play him where he's supposed to play, dude. Like, what are we trying to act like he can't do the things he used to do before? We see it whenever he gets on that left wing, he mixes somebody up, put in a cross or put in a shot.
And if he doesn't, he resets. I'm fine with that. Not everybody's going to get dismantled. It's fine.
Like, it's not like he's over there like Jack Grealish, just back past Jack.
At least he's not running up and down to the baseline and passing it parallel. Like, at least Ronaldo's at least trying to go for it.
He's fucking stupid, dude. Anyway, so annoying. Anyway, one of the legends of the game, one of the players, I don't know if they found out if she's black yet, but I'm on the case. Carli Lloyd, U.S. women's national team. U.S. women's national team legend, 39 years old. She made her 316th appearance last night for the United States. I think she had, I want to say 134 goals. 134 goals since making her debut in 2005. She retired last night from the women's national team in a match against South Korea. USA won 6-0. Geez. Megan Rapinoe with an assist and a goal. And you know, obviously she's being celebrated and rightfully so. But Caesar, is she racist? Because I'm trying to know. Like, Black Twitter saying she's racist.
She was an anti-kneeler.
Okay.
And there's like a lot of images that went around of like literally refs and stuff kneeling next to her in the game, and she's just standing there with her hands on her waist. You know, I'm sorry. I just don't really rock with that. So she wants to stand up, you know, maybe I hope she has some chronic knee issue and that's why she couldn't kneel. That better be the reason. But from what I'm seeing, all the people that defend her are the kind of people I hate. So it kind of it tells me what kind of team she is. Like some of the comments were like, well, it's because she's not like some feminazi or whatever, and that kind of stuff. So Carli Lloyd, I'll say it again. Me and Bam actually watched her game against Japan live together. In Santa Ana, phenomenal player. Yeah, my memory, right? Look at this. That's I'm eating fruits again. Anyway, so phenomenal player. Like literally, like there's no American player on the roster that has the kind of talent that she had on the field, especially in her prime. Dribbling and those shot ability, a true ability of a 10. And I think one of the greatest stories she said is that she talked about how 10 years before she was in her garage crying when she got let off the World Cup team. She thought it was over. It didn't work out for her. I think it was 2008 or 2012, one of those World Cups or something like that. She got left off. She was in the garage crying. She couldn't believe like everything was falling apart. And then she just kept working hard and came back and became a scoring again and became the star of the team. And everybody started calling her GOAT again. And she said, I just remembered like where I was before, where I am now, and how I can't really let other people's perceptions impact my game. So I thought that was a really good quote to anybody who's even down there for any multitude of reasons, for mental health or stress or whatever's going on in their lives, that everything is temporary. And if sometimes if you just work hard or keep pushing, you can get yourself out of a rut. And she's a great example of that and a phenomenal player at that. Her kneeling the hell out of here with that. I'm glad she's gone. But other than that, I'm glad, she's retired. Glad she's retiring on a good note too. And what is it? 386 caps or something?
316.
Oh my God. That's more appearances than some players have on the regular team.
Seriously. Yeah, I just know that I would see a lot of like some of the black soccer Twitter people calling her racist or just kind of like talking about her being kind of like not for the cause.
Yeah, she's not. She's not for the cause at all.
I don't know, man. Like, she's I feel like
the cause, dog. I told you enough. You don't have to do it. It's over.
Okay. I'll just rock whatever you say.
Yeah. Just don't.
Okay.
I wouldn't steer you. Why would I want to lose one of ours like this? I ain't trying to do that. That's one of the people's. I'm not trying to do that. But
well, I'll say
I gotta call out a Zaha when I see one.
I'll say this much. Even if she is against the cause, it doesn't make her any less black, because there are a lot of black people that are against the cause.
No. She's, no matter what, she's a black woman. And that's a beautiful thing. And probably one of the greatest black female athletes in American history of soccer, like, for sure. But sold out. That's it though.
Yeah.
Your political or racist stance don't take away of who you are and where you're from and your culture and heritage. That can never be taken away because you are who you are.
Yeah.
But
we see that nose. We see it. I'm sorry.
Now Lloyd kind of, Lloyd kind of a black last name too. Anyway, so yeah, so it is what it is. And congratulations on a wonderful career.
Caesar, if you look at a picture, Carl, I'm like, no, you're kind of black, dude. Come on, yo.
Blacker than me, honestly.
Like, yo, you look black, dude.
That's one of them right there.
She looked okay, Caesar. I'm gonna have to keep it. She looked blacker than Kristen Press.
She do. That's actually a big fact. Yeah, dog. The biggest one for me is her picture of her on the team and her hair straightened. I'm like, come on now. Like, I know.
Caesar, dog. Like,
I know. Like that one where she's in a white jersey. I'm like, come on, dog.
Caesar, wallahi, dog. Like, Kristen Press and Carli Lloyd look exactly the same.
Kristen Press surprised me.
She surprised me too.
Carli Lloyd, I was like, oh, no, what? I'm like, yeah, of course. Come on now.
Caesar, I remember seeing something about Kristen Press a long time ago, and I was just like, okay, that's weird. Somebody made a mistake. And then, like, I seen it again. I'm like, what? Why would somebody make this mistake twice? So I'm like, looking it up. I'm like, that's your dad? I feel like let me stop. Okay.
Right.
Anyway,
her mom's name is Pamela. I don't know, dog. Might be.
Who?
Her mom's name is Pamela.
Who?
Carli Lloyd.
Not
Pamela Lloyd. Pamela.
Not Auntie Pam. Not Auntie Pam, dog.
Dad's name Stevens, whatever. But Pamela.
Auntie Pam.
They're from New Jersey too. New Jersey.
Come on, dude.
Playing games with me now. Now you're just playing games with me.
People sometimes don't be knowing their heritage. Caesar, this is the last thing I'll say. Did you know? Okay, you you've seen the whole controversy with Bruce with John Gruden, and obviously he was sending emails to Bruce Allen, the former coach of the Redskins.
Yes,
or manager or whatever. Did you know that Bruce Allen has he has roots in Tunisia? Like his great grandma is from Tunisia.
Bruce Allen?
Yes. I think it's his great grandma. Like his dad, who was in the Football Hall of Fame, his grandma is a Jewish woman from Tunisia.
What the hell?
Yes. Yes.
See, if that's possible, Carla for sure one of the peoples.
You know, Carli,
why'd she do that to us though? Why she couldn't be an ally?
We got a lot of Agueros out here, dog. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, episode 226 minute podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Maybe next week we'll have Caesar start doing the numbers in Basque.
Yeah, that'd be fun I'm gonna watch a video and then pronounce it. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Well, you're not gonna sound like an idiot, damn dog. Jesus.
Oh, I don't want to sound culturally insensitive to the language.
All right. The Basque region known for their apple cider.
I do love apple cider. They made some Martinellis over there or what? Damn.
Oh my god.
I rock with some Martinellis. I'd be smiling when I see someone have Martinellis at the crib.
Ugh.
I'd be like, damn, that's my kind of house. Y'all got extra? Cause I'm about to get 2 cups.
So black.
Extra ice?
We made a podcast. Holla.